everyone, so it's time for my May favorites. Technically it's not time for that, for me at least. I always do them at the very end of the month. Lately I've fallen into a pattern and it's getting later and later. This month I'm going to go back to doing it at the end of the month. I'm going to try so hard. So doing these videos, being a girl, there are products that stand out throughout the month. That's what I'm going to talk about. Mostly beauty stuff, some makeup. One hair product, a fragrance, some home fragrance stuff, which is weird. I'm going to talk about fashion a little bit. I might just do an outfit of the day type thing since I'm talking about something that I'm actually wearing. This is a blush that I've had forever. And it's called Well Dressed and it's by MAC. And it looks very light. It looks very light. And this is it compared to other things. That's Blush Baby, that's Pink Swoon, Peachy Keen. So you can kind of see how it compares. It's right there. It looks very, very light. This color has a teeny bit of a frost to it. Not really a frost, I would say. It's a satin color, so it has a teeny bit of a sheen, I guess you would say. So it's not totally matte, has a little, shine to it. I love it because on skin that is my color, maybe even a little paler, it kind of creates that bright, nice, glowy pink effect without using a very hot pink blush like this Smashbox Radiance. I wear this all the time and it works on me, but I'm just saying some of you may find that when you try to get that effect, you might be using a color that's just too dark. So try Well Dressed. I love it. I have been hooked on my Lash Blast again, which is very cheap. You can get it at the drugstore. I've talked about this stuff so much and I absolutely love it. I tried the Lash Blast. I don't even know what it's called, the purple one. It's this new one, Fusion, Last Blush. I didn't like it. I mean, it's the same brush, and it essentially looks exactly the same. Something about the formula, though, I didn't find it to be as volumizing, and I find that they're both pretty much the same lengthening. That one claims to have more lengthening power or whatever, but I think this one layers up and lengthens perfectly and volumizes. So I just go with the original. This is just the Lash Blast volume. I love my black eyeliner. I'm wearing it today. I always wear black usually. Lately I've been wearing brown a lot. This is probably the first day in a long time that I've worn black. This is Stubborn Brown by MAC. It's a PowerPoint pencil, which these are waterproof. I really like them. It needs to be sharpened. This is a good brown. It's a very cool brown, so if you're used to black and you're trying to kind of wean yourself off and maybe try some different things or go just a little lighter and you want to try brown but you think you can't pull it off, try Stubborn Brown. It's really great and it lasts a long time. It's very, very long wearing. I'm going to talk about fashion for a minute, then I'm going to go to the rest of my products, my beauty products and junk. I love long cardigans. I do like short shorts, but I think that when I balance it out like with a cardigan, like with the sleeves pushed up or something, it just looks nicer even when it's really hot out. A lot of stores now are selling very lightweight, very thin cardigans. You can find a lot of cheap options. I found a lot at Target. They're a little thicker. I think they're by Massimo. They're just very plain and they're longer, and I'm going to show you this one. So you can see these are pretty short. I got these at Abercrombie, I believe. This is by J. Crew, and you can see it's a little longer, so it kind of balances out the short shorts. And I kind of like that. I don't know, I think it's a little more conservative, but it still looks cute at the same time. And this is just a flowy top. I think it's by Free something. Not Free People, what is it? I think it's Of the Free. I'll put it, I don't know what it's called. And this I got at Madewell, which is like a sister store to J. Crew. There's one at Lenox in Atlanta. That's the only one I've ever seen, and I think they do have an online store. It's madewell.com, and I like this. It's kind of cool. It kind of dresses anything up. Looks chunky, and I like it like to wear it with like distressed denim or something. Kind of add something fancy to something not so fancy. I do love this cardigan, and like I said, it's just so easy. Like you don't really have to think much about, when you get dressed, just throw on a plain tank, and you can get super cheap ones. Like usually this is a nicer outfit. So I think that's great. It's kind of my go-to outfit for the summer, and I've been wearing these type of cardigans pretty much non-stop the past month. Alright, so scents and stuff. This is something that I found at the checkout at Victoria's Secret, and it's called Fragrance Mist Velvet Amber Blackberry. It's kind of small. It's 15 bucks, which I think was kind of expensive for something this size, but it smells really, really good. It's kind of like a softer scent, so it's not so overpowering, and it's a really fine mist. Don't spray it on my necklace. Not that it matters because the necklace just landed on top of it, but it smells really nice. It's very unique and it's not overpowering, and I kind of like that. Sometimes I like my perfume to smell really strong. Sometimes it's nice if it's just very subtle. Then this is awesome. You can get this at the drugstore or wherever. It's the Hawaiian Tropic After Sun Moisturizer. And for the longest time, like I used it years ago, and it had a purple pump and the bottle looked different. I thought they didn't have it anymore, but they had changed the bottle so much I just didn't recognize it. But it's called Lime Colada. It's the After Sun Moisturizer. This is good even if you don't like get out in the sun. I mean, I'm definitely not out in the sun a lot by any means, but like if I go to the pool or something, especially if you ever notice if you get a tan, I think it lasts longer if you keep your skin moisturized. You know, it'll kind of prolong it. Especially if you ever use self-tanners, it is so important to really moisturize your skin well. It's going to make it last longer, but it'll wear off more evenly. It won't wear off in kind of patches, and you know, it'll look smoother for longer. So this is a great one, and it just smells like summertime. I really love it. And it has good ingredients. This, obviously, I featured this in my curling hair video. It's the Gotta Be Guardian Angel Heat Protect and Curl. Love that. I got it at Ulta, but some people were asking me on Twitter where to get it, and when I said Ulta, a lot of people said they had found it at Walmart and CVS and Walgreens, and so I'm pretty sure you can find that most places. They also have one that I believe is in a brown or a black bottle that is especially for flat iron. Oh, I wanted to share one more thing. This is kind of odd and different because I normally, you know, I pretty much talk about whatever. I don't know, I throw in random things. A lot of you probably have these and have heard about them and have had them for a long time. They're just oil burners, you know. I've had this one since I was in high school. This particular one's from the Body Shop. This was the very first one that I ever saw. Anyways, what you do is you can buy the separate oils. I buy a lot of mine from Bath & Body Works. And then the Body Shop also has some. They're a little smaller, I think. Anyways, it's fun to kind of mix different fragrances and see what you come up with. This will smell up your house faster and more than any candle ever could, or any wallflower, if you use those wallflowers, which I do. I have them in a lot of different rooms. This is going to be like maybe if your house really, you know, if you cooked and something smells, or if, you know, your family's coming over and if you're having people over and you want the house to really smell good, this will do the job very, very fast. It's important though to remember a few things. Don't leave it burning a long time or it'll scorch and actually burn. You see how it's burned. I wipe the rest of the oil out after each time because I find that if I reburn the oil, sometimes it's less than I think it is, and then it'll end up scorching. Really, you only need a few, like if you're just going to light it really quick and blow it out, I'd say just use maybe 5 drops, 5 or 6 drops or whatever, and I'll mix different flavors together sometimes. But if you really want to burn it for a while, and by a while I mean 20 minutes, I mean honestly you can't burn this thing very long at all. It will smell, I'm not kidding, like I can put it on the bar in my kitchen and it will smell up all the bedrooms upstairs, it'll smell up the whole house, and it's very overpowering, so you've got to be careful. It kind of smokes up, and it's really nice. I just really, really love it. My favorite combination lately, I have a whole drawer full of these oils. My favorite combination lately is the passion fruit and guava and the velvet tuberose, Bath & Body Works. I put more velvet tuberose in it, probably like 5 drops, and then I put like 2 drops of passion fruit and guava. And then I only burn that for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and my whole house is scented, and I love it. You keep a little tea light inside of it, and I've learned, because I do have some different styles of these. I have one for Christmas that has a glass, you know, thing. One time I put a red tea light that was like scented inside of it. I walked away and I came back and it was like flaming up. So don't ever, and I found out later, you're never supposed to put a scented tea light or one with any kind of colors or dyes in these, because it will make, I don't know, it makes it burn hotter. I'm not really sure, but just use the original. I just use the original metal wax. Nothing fancy. I'm not like, I mean, I obviously have had this for a long time. I'm not saying, I mean, these all work the same. I just like this one because it's classic and cute. But they have oil burners like this everywhere. I even have an electric one from Bath & Body Works that's white and it plugs in. You can get really good deals on these, especially at Bath & Body Works. I think the last time I got them, they were $6. Maybe they were on sale. But they're $7.50 and they will last forever. Just some of my ideas. Hope that that was interesting. And I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.